So Kalfas is ahead of schedule by approximately 2 months. We will be moving when we take you on a tour of the new building. That was initially set to be done at the end of the school year, June 30th. But because of the work that these guys have done, we're going to move the new group in there May 3rd. So in essence, it's 2 months ahead of time. We would have moved them in there earlier than that, but we didn't want to disturb classes right before the New York State tests. So we would have been ready to move kids into a new section so we could have started working on a different section April 14th. But because the New York State tests are right when we come back from Easter, we said let's not have anything impinge or affect instruction in any way. So we were 2.5 months ahead, so we gave up the 2 weeks and said let's wait till May 3rd, and then over that weekend we'll move 8 classes in, 8 classes out, and start.
We pushed to get ahead of schedule. We bought in through our prime contractors for the reason of unforeseen conditions in the adjacent wings. We needed to make sure that there was enough comfort within the adjacent wings that we had enough time in the schedule to face unforeseen conditions. So we have right now captured the first of the first group. So we grabbed room 119, which is the first 8 in B wing. We've been able to get into that room. We've got the ceiling out. We're doing preemptive means measures, looking at attachment points and how to get into the corridors, etc. But that's kind of the predecessor to what's to come in the next wing. And with that being said, I mean, that's all through coordination with the local teams and faculty.
Having Shaun on site every day, you just watch him in the office. The teachers know him, they come up to him, they say, what's happening here? Having a construction supervisor who practically lives in the building with the staff, and you know some of the kids now, it helps the communication so that the teachers are expecting the right things and they're packing and preparing, knowing that what the next step is 3 months ahead. A couple of things that we're doing generally across the board is that every school will receive one-to-one computing. So they're running wires and cables so that in every spot in the school they can do one-to-one computing. That's number one. Number two, unlike any school, we're putting in a brand new hot serving kitchen. That was a major undertaking. To take 2 classrooms, well actually one was the library and one was a classroom, and to convert those into a hot serving kitchen. In addition to that, to renovating the current cafeteria area for the students to eat. So they'll have a updated cafeteria and kitchen to get their food from. That's new. We have 1 playground complete, and we're putting a corridor, a T corridor, that's not a playground, but it's a sitting area with some trees in it, a second courtyard in this school. So we have a playground and a courtyard for reading and outside sitting and comfort for kids and staff. All new windows, all new locker systems for kids. We're basically rebuilding every classroom in the school.
The project labor agreement, the PLA, is set in place to encourage local hiring out of the local unions, and I think it's been it's been a success to date. And really using a PLA encourages, and we see it in the quality of work, and the manpower, and having the labor available locally. I mean, this is, we do a local impact study at the board meetings, and you can really see it. I mean, this is families of students who go here, their parents are working on the job site, and that was important to the district, and we wanted to make sure that was delivered. And I think so far it's been going great.